Implementation overview for number fluency 1 to 10 number bonds. How we set up the evaluation. The first thing we ask you to do is identify a group of target learners that you're working with. Use the What Work Teachers platform to randomly allocate these to the intervention and the control group. Complete the maths assessment with both groups. The intervention group receives the daily number fluency intervention delivered by teaching assistants, and the control group continues as business as normal for the duration of the trial. And then complete the post-assessment with both groups. If the intervention shows promise, then you can open this up to the control group. So let's look at this from a step-by-step delivery approach in your school. So step 1, identify a group of learners to participate in the evaluation from the same year group or class. Step 2, read the intervention schedule and print off the flashcard packs for each of the numbers. These are included in the resource folder. Step 3, using the trial wizard on the What Work Teachers platform, randomly assign learners to the intervention and the control group. So moving on to the implementation stage. Step 4, complete the pre-assessment maths test with both the intervention and control groups, record the marks in the Excel tracker located in the resource folder, and then input the scores into the pre-test on the trial wizard. Step 5, for the intervention group of students, follow the delivery schedule for the daily number fluency lessons. The control group will continue with business as usual for the duration of the trial. Step 6, complete the post-assessment maths test, which is the same as the pre, to both the intervention and control group. Record the marks in the Excel tracker located in the resource folder and input this into the post-test on the trial wizard. So moving on to the intervention. The intervention is a targeted number fluency intervention which focuses on Year 1 pupils. It's delivered by a teaching assistant in small groups, and each session will be daily and take approximately 15 minutes. How it works. So the intervention is designed to have regular number fluency lessons. So the teacher or teaching assistant delivers the number fluency lesson following the 6-week schedule. It's a 15-minute daily intervention. The resource folder includes the flashcards for the number bonds for the fact families, with each card representing a number bond sum, such as 0 plus 6 equals 6, or 6 plus 0 equals 6, with the answer displayed on the reverse side. Review learning. In the schedule, you'll see when facts are to be reviewed to reinforce learning using a systematic approach. You will find in the resource folder an A4 sheet which goes through the schedule of the lessons over the 6 weeks. And also in the resource folder, you will see a PDF for each of the flashcards for each number. This is for addition and subtraction. Please print off the planning sheet so you know which ones are required for each day. And when printing the flashcards, please print them two-sided. Flip on the short edge. This will allow you to have the question on the front and the answer on the back. You'll also find in the resource folder a tracking spreadsheet, which allows you to link an anonymous learner ID to a student in your group. So moving on to key considerations. So when delivering targeted interventions, such as a number fluency strategy as an intervention, you need to consider some of the key logistical issues. So is there a suitable time for the delivery in the school day? And this is 15 minutes. Is there a suitable location, such as a classroom or library? Schedule. Make sure for this particular intervention you print off the delivery schedule in advance of starting, and the same goes for the resources. And then will you link this to any potential rewards? So logistical barriers are common in any intervention delivered in schools, so this is important just to consider these prior to starting. So moving on to the assessment. In the resource folder, you will also see a PowerPoint, and this is the assessment to be used as the pre and the post. This is timed, 20 questions, which is 8 seconds per question. The resource folder includes a pupil answer sheet template. So please record the score for each learner in the Excel tracker and then input this onto the What Work Teachers platform. At the end of the intervention, the end of the 6 weeks, please just repeat the assessment process again, and this is used to measure progress and the effectiveness of the intervention. Please record the score for each learner in the Excel tracker and then input this onto the What Work Teachers platform. And just some final guidance. Complete the assessment under test conditions. It can be done by a teacher or teaching assistant. Use the included PowerPoint, which is the same for the pre and the post, and just ensure that you do record your scores into the Excel tracker and on the platform. So that's the end of the implementation video. You can now move on to downloading the research protocol, the resource folder, and then starting your trial wizard.